morning and welcome to this edition of News Leader on 6. I'm Jenny English.
And I'm Abigail English. In tonight's news, a Moore County man is dead after crashing his car while attempting to flee Tullahoma police. And a Tullahoma business is expanding, creating another 100 jobs in the city. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's News Leader on 6.
Don't stop believing, Tellahoma. Faithfully, Tellahoma Parks and Rec is excited to welcome back Journey Resurrection, a Journey tribute band that will perform free for the public Friday, September the 6th at Fraser McEwen Park at 7 p.m. The wheel in the sky will keep on turning, so bring your chairs and blankets. Cold drinks and food will be on hand, and you can have it any way you want it. We'll see you there, rain or shine. Resurrection, a Journey tribute band in Tellahoma. Friday, September 6th at Fraser McEwen Park.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Kia in Tellahoma. Only 2 remaining 2018 Kia Stingers up to $10,000 off original MSRP. That's Russell Barnett Kia in Tellahoma, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
My wife Jackie has always been the life of the party. But things changed when she couldn't be as active anymore.
They told me I needed a double knee replacement.
It's not as big a deal as it used to be, but she still needed to go to rehab.
I was amazed at how good the therapists were at Life Care. They took really good care of me.
They took excellent care of her. And now she's back doing the things she loves, and that makes everyone happy.
Life Care Center of Tullahoma wants you to get active and live well.
Welcome back. A Lynchburg man is dead following a police chase. Tullahoma police responded early Wednesday morning to report that a naked man was causing a problem at the Food Lion grocery store on West Lincoln Street. When officers arrived on the scene, 29-year-old Lawrence Bean of Lynchburg jumped into a 2005 Nissan Altima and led police on a brief chase. A Tennessee Highway Patrol crash report says police discontinued the chase due to high speeds. Bean's car later crashed on West Lincoln Street after he struck a mailbox and a parked vehicle, flipping his car over and ejecting Bean from the vehicle. Bean was pronounced dead at Tennova Healthcare Harton Hospital.
Tennessee Governor Bill Lee, Department of Economic and Community Development Commissioner Bob Rolfe, and TE Connectivity officials announced Tuesday that the company will expand in Tullahoma. The global technology company will invest more than $15.7 million and create approximately 100 new jobs in Coffee County. TE Connectivity headquarters in Switzerland is a $14 billion global industrial technology leader that manufactures connectors and sensors that can be found in about any vehicle, home, factory, or office building in the world. TE employs 80,000 people at sites in 140 countries. The company has operated in Tullahoma since 1997. With this expansion, TE Connectivity plans on updating its current facility in Tullahoma and adding new equipment to its operators. The site expansion will add approximately 100 new jobs, including assembly and molding operators, maintenance technicians, engineers, and supervisors. The Tullahoma site produces connectors that empower heavy construction, mining, and agricultural equipment, as well as commercial vehicles.
The United States Center for Disease Control is providing consultation to the Departments of Health in Wisconsin, Illinois, California, Indiana, and Minnesota about a cluster of pulmonary illnesses linked to e-cigarette product use, or vaping, primarily among adolescents and young adults. Additional states have alerted CDC to possible cases, and investigations into these cases are ongoing. There is no conclusive evidence that an infectious disease is causing the illnesses. While some cases in each of the states are similar and appear to be linked to e-cigarette product use, more information is needed to determine what is causing the illnesses. 94 possible cases of severe lung illness associated with vaping were reported in 14 states from June 28th to August 15th, 2019. This includes 30 cases in Wisconsin. The investigation is ongoing and more information will be shared as it is available.
Stay with us. More news is coming up after these messages.
Cool off at Southern Middle Tennessee's newest water park, Tellahomas Splash Island. Fun for all ages. 3 25-foot water slides, lazy river, fun water features for toddlers, tasty food items available. All this and more, only $5 from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 4 to 9 p.m. Sundays 1 to 6. Join the fun at Tellahomas Splash Island.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Kia in Tellahoma. Check out the 2019 fully loaded V6 Kia Sorento, up to $6,400 off original MSRP. That's Russell Barnett Kia in Tellahoma, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Welcome back. The 2019 Tennessee Walking Horse National Celebration kicked off Wednesday morning in Shelbyville. Jim spoke with Mike Inman.
We have Mike Inman, who is the executive director of the Walking Horse National Celebration, which starts Wednesday.
Starts tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock.
Right. Got to be an exciting time of the year for you.
Oh,
Mike.
it's amazing. It's amazing. The grounds are totally incredible. We go through that transformation in one weekend from a very kind of sterile, clean grounds to it looks like a festive atmosphere. It looks like a community with all the decorations and the landscaping and the banners and the flags, and it's just amazing.
You know,
exciting.
Speaking of decorating, and in case you folks, some of you folks may not know, but the barns where the horses, where they keep the horses during the celebration, there's a contest, is there not, to decorate those, and people
multiple
really get
contest. Oh yes, and there's a lot of pride. These are competitive folks, whether they're in the ring with their horse or out in their decorations, proud of what they do. It's very competitive and great for the atmosphere.
Yeah, You are on the verge of having a huge celebration, I think, or you're not? The entries are up.
Yes, the entries are up. The excitement is up. The market for the horses have been up tremendously in this last year, better than we've seen in 15 plus years. Enthusiasm is great. I'm looking at the class sheets and saying, "Oh my gosh, you know, I'd pay to watch this class. I'd pay to watch that class." It's fantastic. Horses are already on the grounds working out this morning before I came over. Yeah. And again, the championship week, all the championship contenders will be stabling on the grounds, which was a great thing last year as far as bringing local people out just to watch the horses work and pick your favorite, get up close to them, touch them, and so as they prepare to get ready to entertain in the ring for the championships.
I can see that with you. If you're a horse enthusiast, that would really be nice to get up close and personal with your favorite horse and one that possibly might win the World Grand Championship.
Oh, it's exciting to be up in the stands looking down, but to come up, you know, these are such docile animals and people are so proud of them. You're able to actually walk up and see your horse and pet your horse and get your picture taken with them. Most of the horses are kind of hams anyway, and they love to get their pictures taken. So it just makes for an exciting time.
Mike, I guess you have maybe a different perspective than most executives in the fact that before you got into this, the job you have now, you actually showed horses in the celebration and other shows.
Yes, my wife and I, Karen and I both showed, and we showed, raised, and participated and attended the celebration for 27 years.
Yeah.
So it was very special to us in my previous career, and this position really was an appeal for us because of our love for the horse and love for Shelbyville. We used to live in Dallas, Texas, and Birmingham, Alabama, and Atlanta, Georgia, but we maintained a home here as well, and it was always special to us.
What was it? Was that horse All In? Is that the one you?
All In was the best horse that I had.
Right.
Yes, to ride. Won my last world championship with him the last year I showed. He was the best horse that I had that I personally rode, but the best horse we ever owned was Honors, who was a world grand champion.
Wait, you owned Honors at one time?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, my wife Karen was the first amateur to ever ride him. We both rode him before we bought him. Before his coming 2-year-old year. And
Honors, in case you don't know, was the world grand champion year before last, correct?
Let's see, 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
All right. Okay. But, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay. The inspection process for the horses. I noticed that we have a new deputy director of the USDA who will probably be in charge of that. Do you expect the protocols to change any as a result of having someone new in that position?
No, I do not. Our relationship with the USDA has been greatly improved over the last several years. Our compliance rate is over 96%.
Right.
That's the USDA statistics. We're very consistent with or without their presence, and we continue to have a good working relationship and a common goal, and we're making real progress towards that goal together. And I'm very optimistic about how that inspection process will go. It should go just as well as it has during the course of the year, and we're real excited about it.
One thing you said there, and I think people need to realize, I find that there's so many casual fans who maybe don't follow walking horses throughout the year, but I run into them all the time this time of year who ask you questions about this process, because they are focused on the celebration, because this is a big deal.
It is.
This is a big deal. But you mentioned in talking about the inspections, though, but the industry, your guys, actually inspect all these horses, whether or not the USDA is there or not.
Correct. That's the law.
Right.
That every horse, every Tennessee walking horse must be inspected before it competes, and then every winner must be inspected after it competes. And like I said, just to echo what I said a minute ago, the last 3 years protocols are very almost identical, on top of each other, and working towards again a common goal of 100% compliant horse, and the welfare of the horse being paramount. Yes, very thorough process, the most thoroughly inspected or monitored breed in the entire equine industry, and we're proud of our horses, and we're proud of the inspections they go through, and we're proud of the condition that our horses compete in.
More news is coming up in a moment.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
He's a little bit of you, he's a little bit of me. He's the trash along the roadside of Tennessee. He's the garbage that we find. He's the dream we left behind. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. A throwaway bottle or pop-top can may not seem much to a traveling man, but a little bit of litter goes a long, long way. And I grow and get bigger every day. Tennessee trash messing up the highways. Tennessee trash jumping up the byways. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash.
We have met the enemy, and he is us.
Welcome back. Laurel Stone stopped by our studios earlier this week to tell us about the Tellahoma Community Baby Shower coming up this Saturday at Northgate Mall.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and I have my buddy Laurel Stone with us here today. And, you know, she always, when she comes in, she's got good stuff on her mind, and it's always helpful, trying to help somebody in some way or another, and appreciate what you do and the work you do. You're getting ready to have a community baby shower?
Yes, the 4th annual community baby shower.
Well, explain what a community baby shower is.
Well, it's a big event that we hold at Northgate Mall, and we'll have all kinds of organizations there with informational booths that are good resources for caregivers, moms, dads of new babies or expectant mothers. We will have door prizes, refreshments. We'll have some OBGYNs and pediatricians there with information.
Oh, well, that's good. That's
so
great.
All kinds of things going on that day.
will there be clothing? There'll be clothing there and
some
diaper,
of the door
diaper
prizes,
type stuff. And
some of the door prizes will be clothing, and we should have some diapers and wipes and other baby supplies. Of course, I don't know what all the organizations that are coming, what all they'll have as freebies, but we will have a lot of good door prizes.
Yeah.
This is more about resources in the community.
Okay.
So we have a lot of good organizations that are coming to let everybody know what the resources are for the moms.
Yeah. So if you're a first-time mom and you're going, they don't give you a book on this. Well, there's many books been written on it, but sometimes it's hard to find the information that you need when you need it, because when you need it, all of a sudden just explodes on you most of the time.
Yes, that's why all the organizations are going to be here. We have the health department, the Anti-Drug Coalition, my organization, Child Care Resource and Referral. The police department will be doing car seat safety checks, and there's Centerstone Early Childhood Services, Head Start, AmeriGroup, DentaQuest, Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have a couple of pregnancy centers that will be there. The Center for Family Development, the libraries, Tenova Healthcare Harton, Middle Tennessee Lactation, Imagination Library, the whole network. So we have a lot of people coming that's going to really connect the community up with resources for those new babies coming.
Very good, very good. And this is an event that you basically are in charge of. This event being put on.
It's not just me. We've got a committee of about 10 or 15 people.
Okay.
And those people are from the health department, Centerstone Early Childhood Services, the Coffee County Anti-Drug Coalition, my organization, Child Care Resource and Referral, as well as the Tullahoma Police Department.
Okay. So the whole county's involved in this, and this is a one time, once a year this is done?
Once a year. This is the 4th year we've done it. And even all the surrounding counties are invited because we're all in it together.
Well, that's great. That's great. And, we were talking earlier about community babies, and we have quite a few children in care of someone other than their parents. And this is a great opportunity maybe for some of these people who have younger ones that they're trying to care for to come and find out, get some good information and make some good contacts. And I would imagine something else that happens at this is that some moms who don't know each other are there and run into one another, and all of a sudden you've got somebody that's going through the same thing you're going through that you can buddy up with and make some connections and have someone you can pick up the phone other than an agency, but a friend that you can call and say, I think that's a very important thing as well.
We're going to have some fun activities. That'd be a good way to make friends. We're going to have Silly Kids Yoga there doing some demonstrations, and we're talking about a mommy baby dance contest. A few other things we're cooking up that'll be a fun way to make some friends. Well, we have a Facebook page for this event and for the baby shower in general. It's Coffee County Community Baby Shower. Or you can contact me at 931-797-9796. Or my email address is LAUREL, Laurel_Stone, STONE, at signalcenters.org. That's on our flyer. Our flyer is on the Facebook page. Just want to make sure that I add a few more things. We're going to have refreshments. I don't know if I mentioned that. And it is 12 to 2 on August 24th at Northgate Mall. And we appreciate Northgate Mall letting us hold it there again.
We'll be right back with more news after this.
The wait is finally over. The all-new redesigned Ford Ranger is back at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma. Stop and test drive one today at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma on Highway 55, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
Since the moment you were born, I've made 1,000 wishes. Wishes for your future in a world that's changing fast. Do play and laugh. Do win and lose. Do it all with confidence, kindness, and strength. And always do your best to remember that no matter what you do in this life, what matters to me is that you keep doing.
Welcome back. The Tellahoma Good Samaritan organization has expanded its food distribution options for needy residents. Peggy Burton spoke with Tracy Sargent and Cindy Kinney about the program.
I have the nicest people on the set with me today. Tracy Sargent over here to my left, and Cindy Kinney. You're the director of Good Samaritan.
Correct.
And you do such wonderful things, and I'm so glad you brought lunch.
Well, we could whip it something
I know you're
up.
doing the food pantry, and I know about it, but I don't know what all it is you're doing, and just let me have it.
Okay. Well, for quite some time we realized that there is a need. There's many food pantries in the area, and they're open from 9 to 5, say Monday through Friday, but there is a need after hours, or especially on the weekend.
The weekend.
Yeah, and that's where we came up with this idea. Tracy, maybe you just want to quickly share the story about.
Yeah, sure. So one of the elders at First Presbyterian Church, which is right across the street from our offices, the thrift store, he had a homeless, hungry person come to him before service one morning on Sunday, and he really wasn't sure what to do, where to direct him, because the pantries are all during working hours.
And so it wasn't anything available.
It wasn't anything really available. So he had been to the Manchester Police Department and had seen their food box, and he was like, "Oh, I wonder if we could implement something like that here."
So that's where the idea came from, and how brilliant that is.
Right.
Because the police station is always open. Right.
Always open, and it's safe.
What kind of? How many people do you find are showing up for this now?
Well,
it hadn't been going on long.
No, we just actually kind of officially started at the 1st of August.
Right.
So what we're trying to do right now is get the word out to the citizens of Tullahoma, to the public, and we'll all start going from church to church and giving them a flyer to make them aware that this is available.
Existing
so
program.
if something happens where they too have a person or persons that are hungry that come in, they can tell them that they can safely go to the police department lobby and help themselves to food.
Earlier when we were talking, you said the policemen had some of these packets
Well,
in their car.
what they do,
and I thought that was really a good thing.
We came up with we call this our homeless to-go bag, and because we started seeing a tremendous influx of homeless coming to the Good Samaritan ministry. So we developed a to-go bag, and then I talked to some women at Faith Lutheran Church, and I gave them a bag, and they studied it, but they said, wait, we can make it even better. So they made me 150 of these bags.
What a great gift.
And so I have shared some with the police department, and the officers are keeping these in the trunks of their cars, and also there's some in the lobby of the police department. So if a homeless person does come in, they can ask for a bag.
And how many bags do you think you've got prepared to go?
Well, the Women in Faith made me 150, and I think we had about 75 bags made, so we've got quite a number of bags.
So you've got quite a number available right now.
Right, and we've handed out maybe 25 or so already.
That's great. So if somebody wants to donate, where do they come, or who do they call? Do we have
we're starting off the food box with just kind of basic items, as you can see here. The police department really has no place to store food, so I would urge people to bring food in a plastic grocery bag, and if they could mark on it TPD for Tullahoma Police Department, they can bring it to the Good Samaritan, either the ministry or the thrift store. It's at 210 East Grundy Street.
East Grundy Street.
We will keep it separate from what we hand out, and it will strictly go to the police department.
Good.
The food box.
And Tracy and Cindy, thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate your volunteering and keep it up because it's a huge need.
Stay with us. Your local weather is next.
Mustang Sally. You better slow that Mustang down at Russell Barnett Ford in Tullahoma on Highway 55, where you can receive up to $4,000 off original MSRP. That's Russell Barnett Ford in Tullahoma. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's got to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Ah, the glory days. Running to daylight on the gridiron and chasing a ball with a mind of its own. Cheering the team to victory and marching to the beat of your own drum. Memories that last a lifetime. But sometimes we're reminded of our glory days in ways we'd rather forget. Get back in the game.
The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live and play well.
Welcome back. We're going to take a look at our weather forecast right now, starting with our weather history. Our record high on this day was in 2007 at 100 degrees. The record low was in 1956 at 48. Our average high on this day is 87 degrees, and the average low is 64. For tonight, expect some rainy weather with a low of 69. And on Friday, a 40% chance of rain with a high of 82 and a low of 67. And on Saturday, partly cloudy weather with a high of 84 and a low of 65. And that's it for this edition of News Leader on 6.
Join us here Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10. Have a good evening.